Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are here with part 14, I believe, of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Mekumaru has been killed, and it's up to us to figure out who the hell done it. Honestly, I have no idea. I literally do not have a clue. I just did the outro for the last part where I said I don't have a clue. I'm going into this literally right after that, so we'll see. We'll definitely see, but I'm curious. I am excited to get into this, like I said. Not sure if there's anything else for me to do on the preparation screen. Oh my god, have I not been setting these? Holy shit, I've not even been setting my skills. Holy crap. Yeah, I just remembered that was a thing, and like, wow. I have not wow, I haven't even been setting anything. Fucking hell. That's quite bad on me. Okay. Wait, what? Why is that? I have 50. Why can I not set that? Okay. Alright, so I can set everything but... I can set everything but... Oh, wait, I think some of these don't work together. Okay, what's this do? Increases the power of the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. It cannot be combined with cheat code. The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. I'll try this one. Alright. Wow, I completely forgot to even do that throughout the entire game. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, but, like I said, I'm just ready to get into this. Like I said, I don't really know what to do or who might have done it at this point. So, let's just go right into this, right? An intense survival game awaited at the Funhouse. Right when everyone had their backs onto the wall, Mekumaru was killed. The barrier to the final dead room has been broken. And the ultimate weapon rises from its deep sleep. Yeah, I think the most interesting people going into this are going to be Akane and Nagito. You know, Akane because it's Mekumaru and that was like the person she was closest to the most. Nagito because he's been so helpful in the trial so far. He's been like the leading role almost in the trial so far. Because he definitely, like, he's not the ultimate detective or anything, but he absolutely has just a natural skill for detective work in general, which is really cool to see. That we got a little bit of in the investigational period anyway. And, you know, the fact that he's now kind of shifted his tonal gear to like he's kind of against everyone at this point, Killer included. I'm really curious what his, if he's going to even help us in this one or not. Because he doesn't care if he dies, so... And if he views killing everyone here as on the side of hope, then he would actively be against everyone. So I'm really curious what's going to happen with him. But anyway, let's go. Let's do this. Trial 4.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Yep, for the 384th time.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments
oh my
for
god,
who
that's
the
actually...
killer is, and vote for who done it.
Okay, so Mikan has the cross thing. That's weird, because I looked at that with Teru. Okay, I need to see Peko. Show me Peko, because I swear I looked at Peko's, like a picture, I didn't see anything. So the killers must have the unique crosses. Because Teru is a knife and a fork. Yeah, Mikan has the cross. What is Peko's? That's why I looked at that and it looked like nothing. Oh, I guess that looks like a sword a bit. It doesn't really, it's not really as outstanding as everyone else's, but okay.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because this is actually quite loud. There we go.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
Yeah, honestly, we've had bread and water for bread and milk for 3 days, and that's our meal. Like, fuck you, Monokuma.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
I don't want to eat Monomi, fuck's sake.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Oh, yes.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Yeah, and because of that, you know, that can be good or bad because it feels like you might just start throwing theories out there on every single, like, debate. Or you could honestly be kind of useful, I'm not sure. We'll definitely see this.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Wow. Yeah, 3 days of only, like, a bun. You are absolutely tempted, girl.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
When doesn't she, though?
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
Damn, poor Sonia. She's, like, completely isolated on the other side of the damn trial place. Like, everyone around her is just dead.
I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
Also, I want to get a look at Nekomaru's, like, picture to see if it's Mekamaru or Nekomaru.
Hajime and Chiaki
Okay, it's
were also
human
with
Nekomaru.
me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Oh yeah, bro, it was one hell of a threesome. Holy fuck, like I couldn't even tell you how good that was.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with
Jesus!
flexible legs.
Holy fuck, wow, she's like really going at Kazuichi. Goddamn Sonia. You know, that does go a little bit into what I feel like does kind of go on with Sonia, is that she feels like a very gentle person that doesn't really get angry, or at least tries not to get angry a lot of people. And I do wonder if that's because she's kind of worried that because of her isolated life, she's scared if she has any kind of debate or like argument with anyone, she's kind of scared they'll just leave her and she'll be alone. But now, ironically, that it seems like she kind of established a friendship with Gundam sort of off screen. She's not really as scared anymore to lose someone, especially not someone like Kazuichi. I don't know. I really hope they do cook a little with Sonia in the following chapter, assuming she's not the killer, which would honestly suck because then she really wouldn't have been much of a character at all.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Also, yeah, she is not a loose woman, but let me tell you, like, oh, that would have been the best night ever, to be honest, you know? Like, you know, if I was in Sonia's position, like, you know, like, Hajime's kind of mid, but I would honestly take that trade-off if I got to spend a couple of rounds with Chiaki, you know, so, yeah, that probably would be the case, you know, just saying. And Hajime, like, fuck me, him getting Chiaki and Sonia, like, wow.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
You probably can already do the splits real easy, Miss Gymnast.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
Yep.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
And that's the weird thing, like, who like, obviously Kazuichi is the one who probably would know how to break an elevator and a button, but, like, who could have realistically did that? Because no one had any tools. I don't know.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
I mean, that's easy to say when you're on the side of the group that got the body.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Is that implying you, probably not the intention, but is that implying that Akane sees, Hajime more femininely than masculine? Oh boy.
One of you better hurry up and confess!
I mean, compared to
I'll break
Akane,
all of you in half!
like, that goes for, like, all the guys, but that's not really a fair comparison.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Okay. Damn.
Well,
Hello,
the
Nagito.
weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the cases, the weapon isn't really the mystery in it. Only, you know, sometimes they don't even reveal the fucking weapon, like, poor Hiyoko over there. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... the hammer. Alright, we're going right on into this then. The wire, oil, tapped out, new looking hammer, chain, pillar fragments, tipped over pillar. I don't know how the fuck they tipped over the pillar though. Unless Nekomaru did that.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
I honestly have no idea.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
It's definitely not the hammer, but...
That pillar, huh?
I don't know what else it would have been.
The hammer! The killer used that hammer
It's new looking
and
as
beat
well.
the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Not really, because again, that thing was spotless. It didn't even have a scratch on it, I don't think. But that's the weird thing, because like that doesn't make any sense either. Because like his head was bashed in. Yeah, like his metal skull was bashed in. That is kind of weird for the hammer though. Like I think the answer is the new looking hammer,
I guess
but
we should figure out the weapon
like
first.
something bashed his head in.
The weapon was right there at the scene of
That pillar.
No, the hammer the killer used and beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Like I don't even remember seeing any hammers in like the weapon room with Nagito.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Yeah, and there's not even any bottles of water or anything to wash it off.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Why leave it at all then?
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
What? That's a new one.
Baby gangster? Me?
I mean, yeah, Akane towers over you, bro.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Interesting though that Akane is kind of acting like Akane in this one and not kind of like I was expecting, kind of, you know, kind of quick to testify, kind of quick to counter, kind of quick to, you know, just be generally angry and kind of trying to rush it. Like she's acting very much like regular Akane, which is interesting.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
That's the other thing as well. Like I really don't feel like Kazuichi's kind of smart enough to pull off a murder, to be honest. And we're too late in the game for someone to be that just bad at it.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That I'm really not sure of.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Again, unless somehow they just fucking pushed the pillar on him, like, that would have killed him, but damn.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if something at the crime scene had oil on it, the broken pillar, Nekomaru's body, the chain around the door, the hammer. Okay, let's have a look at the things. Oh yeah, the broken pillar did have oil on it.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
How the hell did they drop the pillar though? That's insane.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
Yeah, like Akane and Hajime couldn't even lift like the head of it.
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Very true. I honestly doubt even Nekomaru could have done that.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, you tried to move it. Oh, I guess it was just the center of it, but yeah. Yeah, it's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
And he is dead now.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Maybe he dropped it on himself. Oh my god, unintentional suicide that would have been.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Sorry, Akane, I know you were trying to cook right there, but you're just not the cooking type.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled by a suicide. Huh? Yeah. I'm more on that subject for the moment. I don't really get why, if it's just a reference to, like, the previous Chapter 4, then okay. But I really don't get why there was a statue of Sakura, like, in the Funhouse. Like, that's not even, like, an investigation piece or anything. That was just there and, like, never acknowledged at all. That was just kind of weird. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
Nice.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Let's do it, Sonia.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all.
I mean, just the fact we couldn't really understand how it happened doesn't mean it's not, like, the blood or the oil isn't proof that, you know, it was involved, because that is proof it was involved.
Sonia, here I go!
Go on, Sonia! About time you finally got some time, and I'm really looking forward to how much relevance you have in the trial. Honestly, because like I said, so underutilized, Sonia. These are all the same options, I think. Oh, good night button is new.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
I guess the wire...
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
That is fair.
They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
No.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
I just want to check the wire. The metal wire, okay. The tip of the wire was also tied in a loop. Interesting, okay, let's just take a look at what else we have.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Okay, so there's no agreement option this time. Interesting.
There's no need to lift
Broken
that pillar.
door of the pillar fragments.
If the pillar was not lifted...
Good night button. What the hell is what's the good night button? Oh, it's Nekomaru's good
Beating
night.
him with it is beyond a dream.
Okay, I think it's the wire.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head.
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight...
Interesting.
Damn it!
Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was beating him with it is...
What about tipping the pillar over?
Okay, yeah, no, I think Sonia is in the right here.
Damn it!
So let's see, what else we got?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Broken doorknob. No.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What's
What
the
about
filler
tipping the pillar? They
fragments?
aimed right for his...
Even I could... Considering the pillar's weight...
Interesting.
Damn it!
Also, I think I increased my heart.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
I think I increased my health in this.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a
What about tipping the pillar over?
Ah, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
Ah, it was Sonya we were disagreeing with. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. She's starting to finally get
If Nekomaru
involved.
was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Ah, they were under his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
There's still oil all over the top of the pillar, though.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
Don't worry, you're contributing now. Like, finally, you're being a character. Like, that's great, Sonya.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Because it's tipped over and it has oil on it. Like, something happened there.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
How else are you denting his head?
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Finally, Nagito contributing. Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Damn.
You guys, the same as usual.
God, dude. What did you see out that window? It's almost like he's just abandoned his hope for all of them here. Like, he's still on the side of his hope, but he kind of just sees them as just not hope. What if he knows their despairs? Or what if whatever was outside of that window revealed that everyone here and who died was a despair, and he deems them as having no hope anymore? What if that's the case? Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Damn.
What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you.
Damn.
So I guess I should lend a hand.
God damn. Oh, Nagito. I'm also noticing you got like a chain or something on your belt right there. But god damn. Oh, Nagito. Honestly, I think I love you even more now.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Hey, you're just being an asshole.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
That we never even learned about.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
But obviously implying Nagito was not the first person to clear it.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
Go on, I'm actually not too sure.
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Fair enough.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
Oh, I love you so much, Gundam.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Nice.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon.
Damn!
Wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you two. I swear to God, I want more of this. I want more of this dynamic between Sonya and Gundam. Like, come on, you two better fucking survive this chapter, I swear to God, because this is interesting. This is character development. This is genuinely fun.
I see.
Wow. And either it's like he is genuinely like starting to get a crush on Sonya, or he's just so unused to people actually going along with his fucking facade. Oh, Gundam.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah, obviously, because it seems quite obvious now that even if it's not a crush, Sonya is infinitely more into Gundam than she will ever be for you, Kazuichi. I'm sorry, you know. It took 5 minutes for Gundam to get close to Sonya, then it's taken you like 3-4 weeks, however long we've been here, so, get fucked.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the Funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together.
My God!
You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Holy fuck! Nagito, man, you are... God damn, you are just cooking.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm a talentless hack.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the Funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the Funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Mm-hmm.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the Funhouse.
What the hell was that?
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
My God, we've got a lot of Kazuichi simping in this trial, like way more than before. Bro is feeling very threatened by Gundam lately.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Okay. Oh, I love Sonya so much. She's so just naive about like social interactions, but it's just, it's so good. Also, is that a rope around her wrist as like a bracelet? It looks like a rope. I only just now noticed that. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh? What the hell? For Yahiko's account? We've got more than 5 this time. Fuck you.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Okay, what is for Yahiko's account? Okay, that's definitely not it. The wall clock. Jesus, that's long. I don't think that's relevant here. We're talking about the structure.
Is that really it?
Oh, the broken doorknob?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean, give it 10 years?
In truth, are actually the exact same place.
Okay, yeah, definitely not that. Huh.
Damn it!
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret. Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Okay, that's not wrong.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
Are they?
Damn
The
it!
designs on the floor are different. I need to look again at
In
that
truth,
tower.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower.
Wait, strange feeling in the tower. What the hell? Oh.
Are actually the exact same place.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I feel so bad to keep going against Sonia. Like, can we agree with her a little bit?
Both of those towers.
Can she be right?
Are they really the same place?
Please? I don't want to keep doing that. Like, she's genuinely trying now, and it's just like, come on, don't shit on her like this, game.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Not quite.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Jesus.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
I like how we're even pointing out that, like, Hajime's doing everything to go against Sonya, though. That's pretty good.
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Mm-hmm.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
That was my assumption.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
In some cases, yes.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Wow. How about you get relevant again, bro?
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down!
Alright, let's go for some sword action. Bow down also, that's kind of fun.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
How and why?
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Like, all of us?
but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Why?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's
You're
body
really
wasn't the only thing
reaching right
moved.
there, Sonya.
Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
No.
Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
I don't get that saying, but sure. Oh no, this one is just so silly for Sonya. Alright, so let's see what you got. Let's cook. The oil on the floor?
There are
Yeah, you can't roll oil. Let's have a look at the oil on the floor. And let's look at the pictures again. Yeah, they're in the exact same place. I'm gonna assume it's oil on the floor. Wait, oh, I gotta do
the body and
this.
the pillar could have been moved.
I always forget how you do this
The
shit.
pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Jesus Christ, that takes so
Moving
goddamn
the body
long.
and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear.
No, that's definitely not it. What am I doing? The futuristic Robo-Bear. That's an odd apple of assumption. There is no way I can understand what you are saying.
Crap!
Damn it.
It seems you have forgotten.
Alright, let's see whatever else she has
Monokuma
to
is
say.
surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear, the pillar, the body, everything at the crime
There we
scene.
go. There we go. There we
Cut
go.
through those words.
Just one more I needed.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
Yep, you can't move oil.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Can't
I'm
argue with that
terribly
one, Miss
sorry.
Sonya.
I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Keep that energy, though. That's good energy to have.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
I agree, 100%.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Go on, Chiaki.
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the Funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
Wow.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Do you want to be here or not?
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Hello, Manami too.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
So you've got your own motive in wanting this to go exactly as always. Very interesting. Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
You're talking about clearing the funhouse? The life-threatening game, tampering with the crime scene investigation, yeah, the life-threatening game. I don't think it's the only one who did it, but
You're
it's
talking
possible.
about the final dead room, right?
Yep.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
Something outside of that
In the depths
window.
of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Oh? Do it!
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Let's see it.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
What we got? As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh.
Let me explain it to you again.
Oh. Okay.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Oh, you're not adding another goddamn gimmick to this trial, are you? Enough is enough. What doesn't make sense about this picture? Okay. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Here! You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
That is true.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained within it. Oh wow, we gotta do this a lot. Honestly, maybe everything's fucking odd in this one. It's the tower. Oh, wait, Chiaki? There's only one tower in the picture, and that's what we've been thinking all along. Which means it's not natural at all, don't you agree?
Crap!
Okay.
Here!
There's a blue sky.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call.
Genuine praise, nice.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Nice.
From this point on, do your own thinking.
Wow.
Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Are you just... Man, is this Nagito just tapping out of the trial as a whole?
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too.
Damn.
Even though he's just a normal high school student.
Get fucked.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. Showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
How becoming of a gamer.
Top floor. So the...
Oops. Oh, so the third floor.
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the Funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Oh god, I can already tell we're gonna do a fucking bullet, we're gonna do a Hangman Gambit thing here, and I have no idea. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I think about it. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, Logic Dive! Oh, that's so much better. Holy crap. Oh, thank god. Oh crap, how do I... Okay, it's wider jump. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, because if this was a Hangman Gambit, I might have cried. Ow. Does Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Well, yes, of course they exist. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Bullshit. Okay, definitely getting creative now with this. Ask me next question. Give me a question, damn it. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? What the fuck, 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 fuck. They are different buildings. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Alright, what's next? Woo! Question 3. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Oh, god damn it, I didn't even look at the fucking I don't know why I didn't even look at the damn question. Is that it? Okay, that's it.
It's all coming together. I got it. I know the secret of the Funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? there is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Fair enough.
Same building, different floors?
Jesus Christ, you look terrified there, Gundam.
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
Holy crap, that's actually nuts.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
I see.
On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Okay.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
I mean, he might not have a talent, but he's definitely
snap.
good at problem
I
solving.
never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
I'm really curious if we are going to give Hajime an ultimate title by the end of the game, similar to what Makoto got.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Why the fuck was this
And
thing
it
built
worked,
like
didn't
this? Honestly, this is built before the killing game started. What the hell was the intent behind this tower?
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the Funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Makes sense.
You've just been Kuma'd!
What?
Don't
Not much
you think
mono
a
in there.
building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
No.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
How do you not know that, Monami? You were here before Monokuma came.
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Wait, he did that himself?
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Oh my
Just like
god.
Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
That does make sense.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Unless it... Yeah. Unless it acts like an elevator itself and like push down.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
What a dick! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a
Oh
flash.
my god. He's
Please
so...
watch me, Miss Sonia.
He's so threatened by Gundam now, it's actually hilarious.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
She could not give a shit about you, Kazuichi.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Like, unironically, the simping now is reaching dangerous levels. Like, it's been a gag throughout the game, but now it honestly feels like it might push Kazuichi to do something a little serious later on in the game after this trial, you know? I don't assume he'll become his own yandere for Sonia, but we'll definitely see. Alright, what we got here? Broken doorknob, strange feeling in the tower, we've done that.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
What the fuck?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Oh, and you're actually on agreeing with him.
Gundam?
Aw, that's not even his...
No fair, you totally stole my spotlight.
Dude, honestly, I'm thinking
so which one was
unironically
the
now,
fake body?
she does have a crush on
Shut
Gundam.
up, just pick one of them.
Yeah, alright, so let me take a quick look at whatever the Monokuma file was. Let's see. The victim Nekomaru's body was discovered in Grape House, which is inside the Funhouse. His head was severely damaged and beyond repair. Okay, I don't think it's that. But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Oh yeah, the chain.
was
Where the heck did
actually
that
a
go?
dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct.
You're magnificent.
No fair.
So which one?
Shut up. Just pick one of them.
Wow. Go with Gundam or Kazuichi?
I'm
Which are
gonna
we
solve-
going for? Alright, so his argument is a dummy. But then what about the blood? Like, not the blood, the oil, like, what the hell? Like, it was exactly like, the exact same scene. I guess the wire could also help out too.
Then hurry up,
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Never mind.
Damn it.
I feel like we are refuting Kazuichi
I'm
here.
gonna solve this mystery in a.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No. Okay.
Damn. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
I don't think it's the
Hurry up.
chain.
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Yeah, no. Alright, maybe it is Gundam.
Damn it.
I don't think anything else fits with this.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to.
You're
Oh,
magnificent.
no, it's definitely not.
So which
Okay, I
one-
forgot
Shut
what
up,
Gundam's
just
testimony
pick
even
one of
was
them.
there for a second. Yeah, it's definitely not that. That's just factual.
I'm gonna solve this.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies in was actually a dummy.
Interesting.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
Okay, no, maybe it's Gundam shot at Kazuichi
I'm
then.
gonna solve this.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
I always hate when
should
this
be
happens
possible to-
anyway. I can never figure out why these
fair.
things
So
work.
which one? Shut up. Just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
No. Huh.
Damn it!
What the hell?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up,
What have I
dumbass!
got? Good night bun.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
What the hell?
Damn
What am I missing here?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
The tipped over
Then
pillar.
hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
I've hit everything on this. What the hell?
I'm gonna solve this mystery.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies in was actually.
Oh, fuck! Time limit, of course. I've hit everything on that now.
We will never give up!
Huh. Why is this one so tricky? I wasn't just going crazy and I missed one, because I tapped
I'm
everything.
gonna solve this.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Yeah, he died with a mechanical body, that's just correct.
I'm gonna solve this mystery.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
I've literally hit everything.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up,
Alright,
dumbass!
just say the whole thing again. I don't know.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair. You totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up. Just pick one of them.
I don't feel like it's Gundam, but
I'm
what?
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies was actually a...
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Like I've gone over everything with him, so it has to be Gundam by
I'm
default.
gonna solve this mystery.
Then hurry up!
One of the bodies in one of the
Was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know this one. Honestly, I don't know.
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the
Was actually a dumb.
No, that's wrong!
I didn't hit that? God, it really throws me off when I have to use the same
Nekomaru's body
evidence
wasn't
twice.
a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
Wait, what was that again? I guess maybe because of the oil on the floor?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Ah,
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
fair enough.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Oh my god, Sonia's about to actually accuse Kazuichi. Is this enough to take your fascination, fixation, obsession with Miss Sonia off? Or is this only going to intensify it even more?
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
Nope, she's not into you, bro.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Oh?
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Well, it'd be suspicious why he wouldn't do that. Like, he's the ultimate mechanic, you can't exactly hide that.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
What?! What?! You wanted him to be the killer? Dude, Sonia, you fucking savage! Holy crap, Sonia! Oh man, you're ranking up right now. No personal hate to Kazuichi, but you are ranking up, Sonia.
I'm even more disappointed.
I know.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? A device that transports things from different floors to in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's do this. Give me an E. Give me the E. Give me the fucking E. Thank you. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I guess I can just shoot. Oh, god damn it. No, no, no. Wait, how do I get rid of him? I hate this so much. I hate this so fucking much. Ah! Oh yeah, I can do that. Forgot I can do that. Alright, well thankfully that wasn't a hard one, but Jesus Christ, I hate the gambit thing so much. I hate the Hangman's Gambit.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Or the tower acts as an elevator.
Where the the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower
Yeah,
itself.
the tower is an elevator.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Otherwise, what the hell would be the point of that room?
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Yep.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
Because that's the floor you're going to? You're going to the different towers?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Just signifying where you're going in the tower.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape
Yeah, that's a
Tower
fair
had
point.
chains wrapped around it, right?
That I'm not too sure about.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yeah.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
I'm not. Wait, what? What are you asking here? The things that didn't change when we moved between the towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one of these things will have in common. What about the oil?
Damn it!
Oh. Okay, yeah, show me that again. Oh, I guess Monomi's thing on the floor changed from like an apple to a grape.
I
They were all
see.
on the floor.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And?
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Okay.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
I am, what the fuck? What? I am so lost on what you're even saying right now. Only the floor moves.
I see.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Yeah.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
I mean, the room itself is still an elevator, because that's its only purpose, but sure.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To fuck
So
with
we
you.
falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Basically what I said.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Monokuma, right there.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
That is beyond disturbing, bro.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
I do not need to think about Monami and Monokuma porn, okay? No thank you. And I'm not into any bestiality or bear on rabbit action.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the Funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Which we still don't know
Hold
about.
on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Shut up, Kazuichi. That's basically what she just said right there. In not so many cruel words.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the
Didn't
elevator.
they say the elevator rotated 180 degrees though, or it felt like that with the compass?
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Nice. I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? With a bullet time battle, of course. Ooh, we've got some accounts to account for here. Broken doorknob, strengthening the tower, contact elevator, Akane's account.
If the two houses are connected vertically...
Let's see what they say and then I'll read it.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
is clearly contradictory.
Oh my god, I love they're finishing each other's sentences.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
I know, that's a good reason to pull out the horrified face right there. Alright, well, let me just read the accounts real quick, because I don't quite remember what they say. Okay, that's 5:30. Broken door, of strange feeling for Yahiko's account in the contact elevator. Let's have a look. The elevator used between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so last person to use it arrived at Grape House. Alright, and for Yahiko's account? Okay.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
I know, honestly, the fact that they complete each other's sentences is actually
The two
great.
houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Okay.
Damn it!
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Whoa, what the hell? How did I miss that? Nagito's account, huh?
Damn it!
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not
However, if the contact elevator, the towers are in opposite directions.
No, I don't think it's the Nagito thing.
Damn it!
That's just distraction.
If the two houses are connected.
Yeah. How many are here, actually?
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I didn't even like take a look at the evidence right there. I'm sorry, that fucked me completely.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
And ironically, it was Kazuichi that broke that ironclad duo. Oops.
Isn't that right,
Spat
Kazuichi?
right there.
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Correctamundo.
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably following the building's perimeter
Oh my
as it
god,
rotated
that's actually
to the other
crazy.
side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, it's definitely possible, then you just answered your own question.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
That's fair too, yeah. That was just literally, our whole setting for this game was just part of Island 4, which was an amusement park.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
Obviously.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Calm down, bro. You're not Junko.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain
Jesus!
that now.
Oh my god, Nagito, you are like so impatient right now. God, he's just had enough of this game, honestly. Like, god damn.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an Octagon means. Oh, God's sake.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course
Oh, for
student,
God's sake.
quite knowledgeable.
That's general knowledge, you idiot.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Face befitting of the name Octagon. Oh, my bad.
Crap!
Can I rotate this? No, I can't. Interesting. Oh.
Crap!
Wait, what the hell? Wait, why did I click the... No.
Crap!
What the fuck? Wait, what?
Crap!
Okay, now I'm like, what? Now I'm just confused. What the hell? So many places I can even click. I don't see an octagon on here. What the fuck? What? There's not an octagon on here. Right, the timer was gonna go anyway there, so I didn't even have a choice right there.
Crap!
Yeah, I ran out of time anyway, so I'll just click whatever. Alright, so that's number 2.
This is... We will never give up!
Well, maybe. We will never give up. What? What the
Crap.
What? What the what are you asking me here?
Crap!
There isn't an octagon on this fucking page. What? There literally isn't one there.
Crap!
Alright, I'm gonna take a break though, because I need a ship, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, and we are back, so we're still on this fucking thing. Because I already clicked everything on it, didn't I? And like, we know that it's around here.
Crap!
Yeah, like an octagon, an 8-sided thingamabobby.
Here.
What? 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 What?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Mm-hmm.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Okay, then.
That's basically the gist of it.
Wow, that
True
sucked.
identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
Yeah, it had to be around the floor. They just didn't know where.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
I don't see any hammers, though. Grenades, very cool. Maces, of course. Axes, no hammers. So where did that hammer come from?
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse,
Wow.
which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Interesting. That kind of makes sense, actually, but, huh. That's definitely an interesting
Like me,
take
the
of it.
killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery.
They obviously cleared the game, too.
And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Looks like you're kind of on the side of the killer right now, Nagito, since that's the first kind of praise you've given in quite a while. Yep.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god. The funhouse is the true identity of the murder weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer that did that? It's a fair point, honestly. We are literally... Wow, the entire first half was just trying to figure out the fucking structure of the tower. We are, like, still at square one. In terms of who actually did this. Why, hello there! I thought of a bad word to call Manami. I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way it'll hurt. I'll get hurt by a mere word. Wow. Manami is a serious stoofally. What? That's a much more straightforward than I expected. Stoofally. I don't know how to say that word. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all three of these would be. Ta-da! Stoofatly.
Huh?
What? There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone.
I know.
All together now. Manami is a serious stoofatly.
I'm so glad they made the VA say that. Manami is a stoofatly. Also, it sucks that I literally stopped, like, fucking right at the halfway point. That's kind of sus. I don't know. The only other cut I'll probably get is if I get a call, which I get more often now, apparently, in these videos than I would like, but it is what it is.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
But yeah, we still have no idea who even the killer is.
Like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Why not?
Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Of course.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Holy crap, that's like the first time we've genuinely kind of like got a frightened reaction out of Chiaki.
Oh well.
Oh.
Let's just press on ahead.
Never mind, I retract the statement.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
No, unless it's at the hands of a true ultimate hope.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
In the name of hope.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Holy shit, okay, he definitely is viable now to be a killer. Holy crap, and honestly, like I said, Hajime's probably on his chopping block list.
Retract?
I'm disappointed
Take
too,
back.
you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Well said, Gundam.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Unless they probably killed your divas, then you would literally mutilate them, but you know.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Not even kill, just like even accidentally injured one of them. He would do that.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Oh, it's perfectly okay to admit we're all starved here.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
As per usual. Nagito, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
Okay, let's finally get on to the main event.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, and if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So, what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Crushed by the elevator, goddamn, beaten with a blunt object, dead battery, falling.
I see!
That's it? I think he might have died from falling.
That is fucking crazy.
Died from falling?
If the Funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected,
He
then
fell
the killer
all the
made
way
use of
down.
its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Jesus Christ, he fell all the way down, smashed his head on the tower, on the pillar, knocked it down, and then bam! God damn!
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Yeah, and if, what's it called? Because if Strawberry Tower is the top half, then yeah, that really pushes people, the boy side to, do it.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Yeah, because the elevator was on the Grape side, Strawberry Tower was all the way up. Kick him down, and he's right down on Grape House.
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Yeah, good go,
Did you
Nakane.
forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
No, honestly, that really feels like that's what happened, because how do you explain the pillar falling and, like, the blood on the top of the pillar's head?
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Yeah. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that next mystery. Let's do it then. Who's gonna be chit-chatting now? Gundam and Nakane, I assume? The broken doorknob could also come up now. Maybe he tried to grab on, broke it off.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor,
Good night button could also... Oh, what the hell?
you
Sorry.
can't go through the door on the
Just
4th
trying to
floor.
shoot.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
This is, I think, one of the
Hold
first
on,
times
did
we
you
can
forget
actually
the elevator has a sensor?
rebuttal
As long as
Chiaki.
there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Interesting. So let's take a look and
When
see what they all say. Contact elevator. Okay, it's definitely not that. Clock's alarm timer. I don't really think that's relevant, but I still want to see what it says. Yeah, that's the other thing as well, is that really doesn't line up with anything.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
I guess he might have cracked onto the broken
It'd be
doorknob and...
impossible to shove
just-
off the victim from up
I
there.
don't think that rebuttals for
Then,
Hiko, though.
how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, what an idiot. Why did I do that?
Damn it! When the elevator is on the first
Definitely not
floor,
that anymore. Good night button.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
They could have clicked it.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Damn it!
Okay. It might be the good
When the
button.
elevator is on, you can't go through the door on the.
It'd be impossible to shove off the...
What was Akane's account again? Akane heard the rumbling noise around... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, if he fell down that far, then everyone might have heard it on Grape House. That was 5:30 though.
Then,
For Yahiko's account, I think his was at 5. He heard something. That would have been a half-hour difference though, Jesus Christ.
after locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
I don't know if we want to dispute
Which means
Chiaki
the
though.
elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Huh. That's... Wow, I don't know. This one's hard.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
Wow, I don't
the other
know.
door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
I don't know this
That
one.
must be the threshold of that elevator.
Huh.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator from
Yeah, I
the
don't
4th
know.
floor to the 1st floor.
Damn it!
I gotta start
When
firing
the
stuff,
elevator is on the
honestly.
you can't go through the door on the.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
I don't know this one.
Damn it!
Although... Let's hit the
When
account
the
again.
elevator is on
I'm
the
gonna run
1st
out of time
floor,
regardless.
You can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
That's bullshit. I lose 22
It'd be
seconds and
impossible
get 2
to shove
back.
off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
How about this? Time's up! That's a good one. Wow. Yeah, this... I don't know what I'm supposed to be refuting here. The wording on these are just crazy.
This is... We will never give up!
Yeah, because Akane's account is just, you know, 5 o'clock. As it's for Yahiko's, you know, they're in 5, you know what I mean? 5:35, whatever.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on, you can't
You
go through
just
the
need
door.
something
impossible.
inside the elevator.
After locking they moved the and made use of the...
Hold on, did you... As long as there's a moving object inside,
God, sometimes how you have to word this is just so
When
weird.
the elevator is on the 1st, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking they moved the elevator and made use of the...
hold on, did you... As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking they moved the and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget... As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove off...
Then, after locking they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim.
Then, how about this?
Okay, how about this?
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Bruh! What the fuck?
When the elevator is on the first, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
It would be, yes, but I don't know.
Damn it!
You gotta give me some leeway here, I don't know.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking
Fuck it, I'm just hitting everything. This makes no sense.
Fourth floor to the first floor.
Damn.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after...
Whatever. We are going to, we're gonna be here a while, honestly. I think.
This is... We will never give up!
Well, let's hear it again. So they pushed
When
him.
the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Okay, but how?
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, I really don't feel like it's Kazuichi in this one.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door on the fourth.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
When the elevator is on, you can't
I
go
don't
through the
think
door
I
on
have
the
to
fourth
take
floor.
anyone's
It'd be
accounts on this.
impossible.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on, did you forget? As long as there's a moving object inside.
When the elevator is on the first floor,
The good night button means nothing. No. Akane's account is just... She heard the noise. The accounts are useless here.
It'd be
contact
impossible
elevator.
to shove off the victim from up there.
Nothing here makes any sense.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru and they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on, did you forget? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator...
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Yeah, they broke the door. Didn't they?
when the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, after locking Mekamaru, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor.
Damn it!
They made
When the
use of
elevator
the
is on the
drop.
first floor,
How would they make use of the drop?
you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you... As long as there's a moving object inside.
Damn it!
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible to shove...
Then, how about after locking Mekamaru inside, they moved the elevator from the
Oh,
fourth
for
floor
God's
to
sake, I'm getting a call. Alrighty, and we are back. So let's
and
go.
made use of the drop.
I'm not using that again, I don't think.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside,
It's not the
the
accounts.
other door won't open.
Absolutely not the accounts.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
So that's just useless.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain 3 of our choices are just nonsense.
When the elevator is on the first floor, You can't
Yeah,
go through the door on
1,
the fourth
2,
floor.
3 are just nothing. So
It'd be
yeah,
impossible to
2,
shove
3,
off
and
the
4
victim
are
from up there.
useless.
Then, how about this?
The broken doorknob doesn't seem to make
After
any
locking
sense either.
Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Good night button. Alright.
Hold on.
No,
Did you forget the elevator
no,
has a sensor?
No.
As long as there's a moving object inside,
No.
the other door won't open.
Broken doorknob or good night tower?
Which means the
Or
elevator
good
wouldn't
night
have
button.
moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
By proxy, it's got... Okay. Let
When
me...
the-
What are these two again? What's the broken doorknob? Okay. Wait.
You can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
Run through it again.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then,
That's true.
How about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Okay. Hang on. I think I got it. Sleep mode, because then he just drops like a rock. He's not considered
elevator is on
he's
the
not
first
considered
floor.
an object if he's
You
asleep
can't go through the door on the fourth
because he
floor.
It'd be
doesn't move.
impossible to.
Then, how about after locking Mekamaru inside, they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on. Did you forget? As long as there's a moving...
Fucking
No, that's
Christ! Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Yeah, he's not even a person at that point. I don't think the sensor considers it a person at all. He's just an object.
If Nekomaru
No
wasn't
different than the
moving
pillars.
inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yeah, I was thinking they hit sleep mode to push him off, but I guess. Oh, I don't know if that'll actually come up, but yeah.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Like a random Steam thing there.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how.
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
Possibly.
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Jesus, so much hate for the guy!
Silence, pest!
Pest! Fucking pest! Dude, maybe I was wrong about Sonya. Like, I said that, like, she might be scared of people, like, going away from her. She is not scared of losing Kazuichi one bit. Holy crap.
Now you're calling me a pest?
I know! Oh, such hatred! I swear, next case is Kazuichi who's gonna fucking murder Gundam. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what could that be? How about we let Chiaki explain it? We don't need to do a bullet time battle. Chiaki has an idea. Let her talk. Let her talk! Bro's still crying.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Probably the wire.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
I do believe the pillar is
What about
relevant.
the
yeah.
oil on the floor?
So this is all agree statements.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
It does, but no.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Honestly.
Silence, pest!
My God! Oh,
Don't be so cold.
I know. That poor
What if I
bloke.
start to enjoy it?
Oh no! Now you're a masochist, huh? How interesting. I guess bro's going so
If you
insane at this
arrange it a
point
certain
that
way,
so
you can
desperate for
cause
any
the drop
crumb
within the elevator.
of her.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Is that right? No, of course not.
Crap!
If you arrange it a certain way, you
Tipped
can
over
cause the
pillar.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
that arrangement. The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
It's not the pillar. Interesting.
Crap!
Yeah, I think like they tied the wire on him and then like just smasheroo.
If you arrange it a certain way,
The
you can
chain.
cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No, the hammer is not.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Kinda
What about
think
the
that.
oil on the floor?
No.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what she...
Silence, pest.
Don't. What if I start to enjoy it?
Yeah, you probably will enjoy it,
If you
huh?
arrange it a certain way,
Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of the wire was also tied in. Yeah, like, I feel like the wire is involved here. It's gotta be. I mean, obviously the oil is nothing here. That's just his blood. The looking hammer. And like I said, sometimes it's just weird on how you actually like
you
phrase
can cause
these.
the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
Good night,
to
button.
think about the arrangement, right?
The hip.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Yeah, 'cause this is a green.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Maybe,
What about the oil on the
The doorknob on the floor.
How about we all shut...
Silence.
Don't.
maybe I
What if
take
start to
Chiaki's
enjoy
statement in
it?
this one?
If you arrange it, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Interesting. I was kind of feeling good about that.
Crap!
If you arrange it a certain way,
No, the chain was on
you
the...
can cause the drop within the elevator.
Crap!
Damn. It's a shame how guilty she
If
looks
you
when I do
arrange
that.
it, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
It's not the hammer.
Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
God damn. These are bloody tricky now. God damn.
If you arrange it a certain way,
Alright,
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious.
well, you're the one who said it. I'm just agreeing with you. How was that?
If you
Are you
arrange it a
confused?
certain way, you can cause the drop within...
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
Well, maybe they tied him up to
The hammer is
the
suspicious.
doorknob.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Maybe the wire? Like they tied him
If
to the
you arrange
wire
it a certain
to
way,
the doorknob?
you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the
The doorknob on the floor seems...
There we go. Yeah, they tied
agree
the
with that.
doorknob to him and then just whack a fucking roo. There we
Didn't the
go.
doorknob have scrape marks on it?
Yeah, that doorknob couldn't handle all that weight.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Not me, falling around like a goddamn crane. That's crazy.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
That is horrifying to think about. God damn, he went out cold.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
And ironically, Mahiru had the best death in the game because she was just one and done.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
Jesus
and
Christ!
suspended Nekomaru in midair.
Holy, what a complex kill.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Really, Kazuichi? Okay.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
I do get him,
Why?
though.
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
Just the doorknob couldn't handle that much weight.
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Let's see it then. What are my options here? Radio clock, broken doorknob, new looking hammer.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no
Wow.
way they could do that.
These things are going like crazy now.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
Yeah, that much weight.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to himself. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is
I
just
think
impossible.
I
End of
missed my
story.
hit there because I was switching over, but yeah.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay.
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Ah, it's not that. I'm interested.
Crap!
Okay, so what we got here?
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Oh, they tipped over.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode,
No,
right?
no, it's not that. Obviously, it's not that.
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible.
God,
End
I'm
of
so
story.
glad I hit my skills on now, right now.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Come on.
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that to him. Now's the time if you want to take back that sleep mode, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru in is just impossible. End of story.
What's the radio clock? No, the radio clock's his clock. That's his internal clock. Alright, show me my options again. Hmm. 7:30 though. We heard the drop prior to that, didn't we?
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
I think.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
God damn it,
If he
where's
was
the
sleeping,
fucking
there's
radio
no way he
clock?
could do that. Now, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible. End of story. What? Nekomaru fell. Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Jesus, it's definitely not the fell on his own, because that's what we're saying.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Alright, it's definitely this. I'm just... Whatever, I'm just hitting them all.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
I already used the wire.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Nope.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Because that... Yeah,
What?
the radio
Nekomaru
clock is
fell
saying
on
that
his
he
own?
woke up.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Jesus Christ.
Crap!
We're struggling with everything now. This is a hard fucking trial. Jesus Christ.
We will never give up!
Okay, let's keep going. New looking hammer, radio clock, broken doorknob.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
I can't back down!
Yeah, I suck at pressing buttons like that.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words!
Get him! Clock's alarm timer.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down?
Yeah, as I
in
was
midair?
thinking, like I thought that was what the radio clock meant, was that his timer woke him up.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Talk about brutal, like he was even conscious when he died, Jesus.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
You'd freak out.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
Who the hell did this?
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it.
Either way, it would have worked out in the end.
If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... Well, in that case, I shall use my full power! With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Because... he weakened it. Not yet. Here it comes. Yeah, okay, he almost pulled it off himself in that scene, I remember that, yeah. And Hajime had to stop him. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Fucking brutal. The poor guy just woke up so confused, panicked, and then just died.
Do you finally understand now?
Again.
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Jesus Christ, what?
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Wow.
If I'm a fucking pig, you can say
Oh
so.
my god, you are like full-on masochist right now. Jesus Christ. You are honestly... Like, I wouldn't call you disturbing prior to this. You are getting a little disturbing now, Kazuichi, I won't lie.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh my god.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
I wasn't teasing.
This guy. He gets off on this.
Uh-huh.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Mm-hmm. He smashed his head on the pillar. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I think can happen was the wire got loose. He collided with the pillar.
I see!
That's how his head got bashed in.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar.
Finally, the pillar!
Yes, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well,
the pillar was a bonus.
basically.
It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Is that just his name now? Baby Gangster?
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta!
Such a weird, just new nickname to come out of nowhere 4 chapters in.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yeah, her account says 5 o'clock.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
As did
There
we
was
and
no way I could be late for
Chiaki.
Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
That's the weird part about this, yeah.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, if it's just one after another. But I can't choke it. I can't choke at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction! And we're getting juicy right now, so what do we have? For Hiko's account, the wall clock, the radio clock. Okay. Just want to take a quick
We
look at
headed
the
for
wall
Grape
clock.
Tower.
Just want to take a quick look at what wall clock says. Wall clock. At 5:30, the alarm of the wall clock in the lounge at Strawberry House 2nd floor was going off. Hiko was by the lounge. Okay, yeah. And then because of reaching Gundam... Okay. Got ya.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Yep, that's true. We
But
know
the alarm
that.
inside
That is factual.
Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
That is also true.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
That's
That's gotta be it!
No, that's no, I don't think that's possible. Clock's alarm timer. Nekomaru used this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. Clock's arm to stop. Okay.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Hiko's account is the 5:30 one, I believe. Yeah, 5 o'clock, sorry.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Yeah, you can't tamper with a
that's
radio clock. That's preposterous. On every level.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
None.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Farah?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Of course, you're quite useful.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Unless they were all tampered with.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
The way you said human, god damn.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Aww, he's so fond of her now.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Interesting. Time-related contradiction. I don't think should doubt the testimonies. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Okay. Hangman's... No, logic dive. Okay. Nice. I was getting a little tired of the bullet time battles, but I never want to play Hangman's Gambit for anything. Alright, so what we got here? So the clocks were messed with. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. What an idiot! So what are my questions here? Ask me the questions. When did Hajime and the others understand? Whoa! 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 What the hell? There's 3 of them! There's 3 of them! Why are there 3? I didn't even... Like, what? I didn't even process what the question was there. Okay, so this is getting harder. Okay, so now we have 3. Holy crap, I can do that? Okay. Next question. Which clock was tampered with? No, the building's clock. The building's clock. They fucked with all of them. Yeah. They messed with one, and then they can mess with all of them. Before the elevator broke and all that. Woo! 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 Alright, final question. Which house had the worst at the wrong time? Creep house. No, it was the other one! Oh, both houses, of course. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I just saw that. I didn't even look at the red one, to be honest.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, the potato messed with all the clocks so that no one would be confused to contradict each other.
You checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Is it really, though?
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right, that's the main problem. Need to clarify by how much the time was off rather than the killer... Sorry. I need to clarify how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. It's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Is it half hour? That was Nekomaru's universal clock. Kane's account. Yeah, Kane is a half hour off of Fuyuhiko's.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
Mm-hmm.
The time of death.
It's a half hour off.
It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
Yeah.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
Alright, so I think it's Akane on
There's
Sonya.
no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Wow. Alright, I believe it's Akane on... Wait. Which one was... I keep forgetting who was 5:30. Okay, yeah. Who was 5 and who was 5:30.
Then we can only rely. The time of death was clearly 7.
The problem is, in our time.
Are there any clues that can be...
If only I heard the sound.
Get him!
I agree with that.
Hell yeah, let's go Sonya!
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
God, you even heard when he died. That sucks.
Well, A huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Deep sleeper?
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all.
Oh.
I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
Huh, that's weird.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
Yeah, good job. If that rumbling sound was heard at 5:30, it's like the answer to how much our time was off by.
I see!
The whole 2 hours.
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
Yeah?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the Funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
Good question.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. They were trying to lure out only Nekomaru. That specific thing would have been the clock's alarm, the rumbling noise, the clock's alarm. No, sorry.
Damn it!
Wouldn't be Monokuma Tai Chi. Wait, massage time? Ah, it would have been Monokuma Tai Chi.
I see!
Yeah, because that's a specific time.
That's it.
That's at
The
7.
killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Yep.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
So it always, unfortunately, had to be him.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
And luckily because a killing happened,
Now that
no
I
one
think
was
about it,
punished.
I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous! I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Yeah, okay. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped. Y'all were 2 hours
You said
fucking late.
everyone. You were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Soul crushing. No one turned up to my morning activity.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Close enough.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
Like you'd ever admit you're right.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
God, you really are like brother and sister. Just, you know, extra abuse in there.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Yeah.
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru,
Yeah, that thing went
the clock in the
off.
Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
Literally just Nagito.
I remember now.
It's Kazuichi, Gundam, they were together with
The sound was so loud I couldn't help
Fuyuhiko.
bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which
Nagito.
means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's not the killer, but it is Nagito. It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right?
You're the only one!
Yep.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Yep.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
Deep sleeper, huh?
You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
Okay, you seem a little scared there.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
What the fuck does that mean?
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
What the hell? He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
That is... Oh yeah, that's fair
It is
too.
obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
So just Nagito and Sonia. What the hell?
To be honest, it's not just them.
What?
The same goes for me too.
Okay, this is getting bad. Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
I mean, to be fair, that's totally on brand for Chiaki anyway.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The only thing people who didn't hear this rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki? The secret is, what did these three have in common? Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? Alright, we're doing a Hangman's Gambit, I guess. What the hell? I don't know. They're not even on the same floor as each other. Oh, and it's a long one. So let's just start shooting shit till we get something that works. Oh. Okay. I hate this so much. There's a fucking X in there. Okay. A deluxe sleep? What the hell? Oh, I'm out of thing! Crap, I'm out of thing! No, that's not what I wanted to do! Okay, I have plenty of health, but Jesus Christ! No! I hate this! I don't know, I'm thinking deluxe sleep. No. Oh, the deluxe room. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, Nagito came out first, didn't he? Of course he would have had a deluxe room. I forgot, he's the ultimate potato, isn't he? Of course he got the room.
I got it!
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Yeah.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Soundproof? The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof, has excellent air installation. The standard room may have so-so installation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime.
Wow.
Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
Stop it, you troll.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Go on.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. What the hell? Wait, what? You want me to click? Okay, it's gotta be, one of the guys. Right? Gotta be one of the blokes. Seriously, I'm not the killer.
Crap!
That's literally like... Yeah, it has to be one of the blokes.
You're the only—
No! What?
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
How is it Gundam? How is it Gundam? Why couldn't it be Fuyuhiko? Or Kazuichi?
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that?
Did he have a deluxe room?
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
2 deluxe rooms each. Oh, there were 2 deluxe... He must have had the other one.
Why were you able to hear it?
He must have had the other one.
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room.
He
right?
was in a deluxe room. Fuck.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Oh my god.
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
And Sonia, never mind. What the fuck? No, I wanted to
There's only
see,
one
I wanted to see
possibility.
more of them together.
You weren't in your room at the time.
I wanted to see more of them together.
That's why, even though you were
No!
staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Oh, come on, not Gundam as well. Come on. I know, like, I was expecting a bloke to go right now, because again, like, so little girls left, but... Not Gundam! Just take Kazuichi already!
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me?
You were already outside.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while.
How the
Am
hell
I
did
correct?
How did you break the elevator? I doubt the Dark Divas could have broken the panel off.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
You've got to be kidding. God, no, I really wanted him to survive. I honestly didn't see him as a killer. Plus, he just made friends with Sonia. Like his first genuine connection outside of his divas. Literally, why?
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Literally, why?
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Or maybe he was lying and his divas couldn't survive off the sunflowers?
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
Complete coincidence.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? That ruckus. It is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. But don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Fair.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
God. Oh. Why? Why are they taking the best fucking characters? Please stop it. Please stop it. Why does this game just refuse to off Kazuichi already?
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Yeah, and Sonya. Oh, Sonya. Oh my god, Sonya, next chapter.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Wow. I mean, you might be able to make an argument that the divas heard something because stronger hearing, but no.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic.
Oh my, oh,
The
it was him.
truth
That is
shall
a new
now
one.
commence.
Jesus Christ, that... Oh, I just did his fucking free time events as well.
At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right, that's all it was. The world is always so simple.
I appreciate him having like a very simple explanation to take that off though, but I don't feel like we're gonna do a Chibatum anymore.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I mean, Kazuichi was out, Kazuichi Fuyuhiko, that's literally a perfect coincidence as well.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
And obviously Sonya's about to protest that, but I would also like to protest as well as Hajime.
Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
What?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Yeah, obviously, like, bro, fuck you! I'm the main character here.
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
What the hell?
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Yo, you don't want to do that again.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Honestly, did he get his memories back?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
How about we not do that? Also, I've noticed that we haven't had a weird message like from DR1 where it says we're halfway through the game yet, which is what we got in Chapter 4 last time. To be fair, that made no sense anyway, because like we had way less than halfway to go. But, what the fuck?
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
I know. See, like, now I resonate with Sonya even more because now I'm broken because it's once again another character I loved! I loved Gundam! Stop doing this! Kill Kazuichi! For God's sake!
He's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
I hope he's telling the truth.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House.
Unless the divas got involved.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Unless the divas hid and waited for that
However,
chance.
I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
You had assistance.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
They're literally hanging off of you.
Lesson, pitiful
Ultimate
humans?
breeder.
You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. A non-stop debate? Yeah, non-stop debate. I think I've been calling them bullet time battle. Wait, which is it? Oh, whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself now. I feel like we have to take something here.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken,
Actually, no, it
your
wasn't.
assumption collapses.
Because you would have
Plus,
beaten the
the
game.
elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
You could have also
Would have
beaten
been
the
different
dead
if they
game.
had an accomplice.
Yep.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
He's a master at controlling his divas. Alright, so what is the... I think it's an accomplice one, but what is the...
The only means of travel between the two houses.
What is the...
As long as that
there?
elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following...
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to
Oh.
lecture? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh, wait. The secret passageway.
That elevator, the only means of travel.
Okay, yeah.
You're
Got it.
We all have broken it.
You did the
Great.
dead
If
game.
the killer cannot
Since I was at there's no question that
It would have been different, or if there was a secret passageway.
You did the
How
dead
much
game,
longer?
didn't
Why
you?
don't we stop this already?
That's also where you got the hammer from.
That elevator, the only means of travel between.
Get him!
No, that's wrong!
God, I don't want to get him because fucking Gundam.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Wow, we're already having to choose from this? I went around it completely the wrong way, didn't I?
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You
Don't
literally
play dumb.
proved it.
You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Yeah. We still don't know where he actually came out from, though. Did he come out from, like, the top? Because, like, there's no hatchet or anything anywhere. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up?
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Oh my god, man.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning, the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Pretty cool.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Nice! Let's go for the infinity. So what's
However,
now?
What if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
What did you say?
So we've still got more to go.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nice reference. Nice. That was a good Hulk reference. Jesus Christ, can you... Jesus. What do we got
Even
here?
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to
Oh
the
my
progeny
god,
of
this
vile
sucks!
deities?
These fucking things, can you put them straight? What the actual hell? I don't even know how to move in those
Even if the turbid
directions.
box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I
Holy...
feed you to the progeny of vile...
Holy shit! This is actually horrible.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
How do I get it up
you could
there?
travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
No, I'm out of thing!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Crap, I keep running out. I keep running out of, like, gun. Or of sword, I
Even
guess.
if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Crap. Once again, I ran out.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Come on, give me that one. Just give me that one. Fuck you!
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Got ya. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jesus Christ.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel
Also,
through
I'm trying to look at
multiple
what the
planes,
truth bullets I have.
provided you use a spacious
I don't even know any needs a counter at this
However, how
point.
frail, I say! Your decayed illusion.
Well, if this really is
Shall I
Gundam's
feed you
end,
to
I'm
the
at least
progeny
glad
of
it's
vile
tricky.
deities?
Because I'd rather him not go at all, to be honest. Yeah, come on, that one. That one fucking
Even
got
if
him!
the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Oh my god, that sucked!
I already proved the
Jesus,
secret
never
passage
let me do
exists.
that again.
The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
I'm
at least
confused.
pray to the key which dwells in the light!
Which one of these?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon?
The wire?
Don't bark, you cur!
Yeah, because where'd the wire come from?
If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
Finally,
Allow
thank
me to
you.
cut
I knew
through
that
those
wire would
words.
come up at some point.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
That was bloody tricky, and this is the first time I've actually put skills on. Holy crap.
The hammer that looked like the weapon. And the
Fucking
chain
impossible
on the door in
about.
the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Crap.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Oh my god. See ya. Come on. You had so many choices for the. Well, actually, I guess you just had half left, really, with Nekomaru gone. I guess, like, you just had Nagito and Gundam, but come on, you could have done Kazuichi by now. Like, it's his time to go is now. Like, come on, stop fucking doing this.
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
And I think we're still gonna do that.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Under what authority?
Hey, what are you...
Hey, we can't do the bit.
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building,
What the fuck?
Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru.
What the hell?
The
Let the
elevator was
music's playing.
probably
I'm not even
broken
touching
by that
anything.
point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru
What?
wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the
Do we
meetup
not
point.
play the
So he tried going
PTB?
over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken.
the hell,
well,
Nagito?
It's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same
No comic
place.
strip?
Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken.
But I like
so
the
he
comic
was
strip.
easily able to enter Strawberry Tower.
Oh my
But
god.
Surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
See, now, if we just did the classic, comic strip, this wouldn't have happened.
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Wow.
Through this,
I love how the music
successfully
came back.
lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
That's the problem he has with that.
What's wrong with that?
Also, yeah, when Nagito is just summarizing, that is all automated. I am not clicking anything on that.
Don't mess with me!
Implying he is too weak to fight a giant robot.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
God, the VA was absolutely having the time of its life with Gundam, and I had a lot of fun voicing him.
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Also, not very much words are being spoken by Akane, considering we might have got the killer now.
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button.
Yes.
However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
But something small could.
It's even more
Small and
difficult
furry.
if it's a one-on-one situation.
That's where the divas come in.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
And your bloody divas are literally right there next to you now, just revealing themselves.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. God, if you're gonna strip the comic from me, at least let me skip this shit.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you!
This always
For the Tanaka
sucks.
Empire!
Every time. But I guess if we're doing this now,
I won't let you.
then that means Gundam
For the
is
Tanaka
guilty.
Empire! Wither!
I kind of thought Sonya would have more to say, honestly, on this. Fuck this.
For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Yep, sure, the Tanaka Empire. God, why are all the best characters leaving? Like, seriously. The only thing now is that I have Chiaki and Nagito. I have Chiaki and Nagito. But, oh, Gundam! I loved Gundam so much.
It's Nekomaru's back.
Okay.
Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up completely. I hit dark. I should have hit the.
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
The 4 Dark
This
Devas.
is the end.
The 4 Dark Devas. Your eternal companions.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Ah, you should have called them the Dark Devas.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
He controls those things masterfully. He is the ultimate breeder.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams.
They're that special.
In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Yeah, because they hit the button on Strawberry Tower. Emissary of Evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Dundee! Ah, I pressed the button. Truly, this is the Skyline limitation art of the Demon Mouse. Soon, the door of destiny shall open!
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue,
Don't bring that up.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Yep.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible.
Oh, and accusing with flattery on top. God damn, Chiaki, you are locking him down right now. That is
to
checkmate.
secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid
I
my
know. It
subordinates
was
are.
praise. It was praise. Can you deny that?
I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Yeah, I kind of thought I thought the idea I thought it was possible Sonya might have even had the panic talk action right there, considering how crushed she is now of Gundam's betrayal.
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Yep.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
Bro, you know what? I put you, I think, on equal with Nagito. You are best boy. You are best boy. No, why? Fuck this game.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
But if anything, he's going out like an absolute fucking beast. He knows hell awaits him for taking a life, and he is gonna look on that dead on. Oh, wait, what? You can't do the Nagito joke and then actually make me do this? What the fuck? What? Okay, that is kind of weird. I wanted to do this because I love the artwork and whatnot, but you can't do that. You can't have it both ways, guys. What the hell? That's just weird. Alright, let's see. So the Devas... Where did the Devas go? Oh, they're not a part of this. Because that is, that image is right there. Alright, so... He drops the hammer. Akane also heard something from her room. Timer. Interesting. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Oh, wait, Akane. It would be a... No, sorry, that's wrong. Okay, Akane's there. Fuyuhiko can't sleep. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, Fuyuhiko can't sleep then. So where is a Fuyuhiko cannot be sleeping? This might be at the very beginning. What's this? What time Fuyuhiko see Fuya Nekomaru? Ah, there we go. Alright, one more. Yeah, okay, there we go. I think that's the first time I've actually used the question on the board to actually answer that. Alright, that is irrelevant. What's this? Okay. So he tampered with everything. Somehow he knew how to do that, which is cool. He's got some tech knowledge. Okay, I woke up. So we're going near the end here. Okay, so we chained them up. Then Nekomaru fell. Yep, and then... Okay, and then Hajime woke up. Along with Akane. Okay, that's used. Let's see. Okay, tied him up. He hit the button, yeah, to go into sleep mode. These three back here are used already. And then, yep, here we go. One there. And then we're on the last dock. Okay, let's see what we got left. What do we have left? Yep, bro fell down. Much more brutal than was the scene to be. He woke up. God, it's so much worse that he woke up as well. He died panicking, confused and alone. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he tied the rope around the doorknob, which was already weakened because of Nekomaru's prior actions. There we go. And
Here's
done.
Everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Let's see it.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator.
You see, like, the panel should have been locked, but I guess not. They just opened like nothing. I thought the divas might have like broken it open, but no. It's just somehow the latch opened.
This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the Funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand.
Yep.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This
That's a
means
great shot.
the killer
That's so
discovered the secret
Gundam.
of the Funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
These shots of Mekumaru are great, honestly. He looks really good in this art style.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
And that's when he was viciously attacked.
But
Jesus,
the
by all
killer
four
was
of
waiting
them.
for him there.
All four of the Devas.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night
The
button on
power
the
of
back of
hamsters.
Nekomaru's neck.
The way you said that.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower. And to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret Octagon passageway to travel to Grape House.
Yep.
After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from a wire.
What a crazy plan, Jesus Christ.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage.
At least this was properly explained, unlike Chapter 3.
So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall.
And fuck.
But something unexpected happened.
That is a great face.
Who saw Nekomaru earlier was still at the
Even
lounge.
if it's just a silhouette representation, that is a great face. Like, fuck, it's the first time I think a plan has genuinely kind of been messed up in a killing. Because all the other times, it pretty much went off as the killer wanted to, but like, that's sort of like Mikan and Hiyoko, where she improvised and made it work out anyway, kinda. Like, this is the first time where a killer's been like, oh fuck, in the middle of their plan.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
And because he almost ripped it off the hinge anyway prior.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor.
And to think,
He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
as Monokuma said, if he just had his head, like, intact, and it wouldn't have mattered how much his body was damaged, he would have been able to put him back together again, but just that one key body part, that one key spot, it all went to hell.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Oh my god, what a great pose.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
This is bullshit! It should have been Kazuichi, damn it! Oh my god, that's a really fruity looking shot of Gundam. Are the Divas gonna get executed too?
Splendid.
I mean, they took part in the killing, I guess.
Splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Oh, I'm definitely going for Sonya next.
Stop. Stop it already.
Oh, I didn't even think, yeah, he's positioned right next to Akane, isn't he?
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru?
Yep.
I cannot believe something like that.
And to think, like, you know, like, as far as we've gone in this game, like, we've seen all the relationships between the girls as, like, kind of general, like, just girl kind of bonding, you know, like, we saw, you know, all the girls kind of hang out together and whatnot, but that's just because they're female. We haven't seen a genuine kind of connection between any of, anyone personally with Sonya. Like, in Chapter 2, we saw, like, the girls, Mikan, Ibuki, Hiyoko, and, Mahiru, they were like a group in school, but Sonya was never alluded to being part of their friend group at all. So like, as far as we can know, this is like the only genuine like connection she seems to have made in the game so far, and now it's like, it's just been shattered, because she's not interested in Kazuichi at all. We kind of creeps her out. And it's like, yeah, that one, and we know that both Sonya and Gundam have lived very, very lonely lives, and it's like the first time she's made like a genuine connection in probably like many years, and not for the reason of her being like a princess or anything. And he's just gone. He betrayed her. Oh, that is... There are so many like players in Chapter 5 that are going to be incredible. I cannot wait to see what this does for Sonya. But at the same time, I'm like such filled with despair because of Gundam. So in a way, like, yeah, I'm filled with despair for Gundam, but it's giving me hope for Sonya. So it's like, oh, it's such an oxymoron. I don't like this.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure vote for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
At least he didn't break down in the end. He knows hell is waiting for him, and, you know, maybe that's what he wants in the end. Maybe he wants to die. Maybe he's kind of excited of finding out what's on the other side, if anything at all. Alright, it's not too bad. Okay, no, 0.6 was horrible. Jesus Christ, 27. 11 points. 6 points. Holy sh... How... Can you even get a C in this game?
This result isn't all that exciting.
Really?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
I do hate when that happens. That is a bitch. So what hell would await Gundam? And would the Dark Divas of Destruction participate in it? Are they getting killed off as well? Ah! It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the instant is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam!
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you want.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk to the one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It was just be unnecessary for me to say anything.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain! Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the Funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all of the clocks in the building, I succeeded in lurking Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. What the hell? I love the aura that's coming off of them. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. he sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you this.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try and kill me. Huh? If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing. Well, it's not the first time we figured out that the victim was the intended murderer anyway.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that? Holy fuck.
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
What the hell?
That's a great line.
That's not the first time he's picked up on someone else's line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me.
Very true.
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
Well, damn.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid!
What the hell is Nekomaru saying right now? Oh, bro's actually getting kind of hyped to have a somewhat shonen-esque battle.
In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might!
Definitely say it's the most joyful killing intent ever.
I won't go easy on you! Don't even think about holding back! Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics! Give me everything you got!
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment! A mere feeling of resignation! What? Are you gonna just... Are you telling us just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Did you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone has been dominated by the feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That is an insult to life itself!
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term, dog eats dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live! If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what do you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy toward life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order! It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But
it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Ugh!
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. It is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my
But
tears.
even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think. Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted to your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster! My cursed existence is feared by all mankind! There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you mere fools!
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 million, billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It is about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah! Got it! I have prepared a very special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka!
Please wait!
He's not gonna be, like, fucked until he's killed, is he? But please wait! This is just too much!
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia?
I beg of you!
Please, I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not fit a noble such as yourself. Gundam? It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction?
what are they gonna go to Sonia now?
Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
Oh, that's even worse, because, yeah, what of the Devas now?
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
Jesus, oh, Gundam.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness.
Like I said, like, it is kind of a shame, because Gundam really wasn't one of the more proactive members of Danganronpa 2, but God, did he leave an impact, man? His personality was just great, you know, much like Ibuki, he had a very animated persona, he had a very, like, boisterous personality, he was very upbeat, you know, a lot of his silly just lines were great, like, very, very similar, kind of cut from the same tree, Gundam and Ibuki, which is why I loved them so much, but, like, I really wanted to see more. He had a dynamic, he had a genuine dynamic going on with Sonya, and I was so interested to see that going forward, and now it's like, God, it's gone again, another potential, like, development gone.
That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing.
Gundam, you are my best boy. I fucking love you, you know? And, you know, I get you. Even a part of you might have done all this just to help everyone else prevent their starvation, their gruesome eventual deaths themselves. And although you were prepared for this, goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, best boy. You were right up there with OG Tagami, honestly.
Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
Yes, you will.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
I would honestly love to see that. The devil himself shall leave once you are born.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Let's do it then. What is the punishment this time, thy bear? For the ultimate breeder. And honestly, an execution for the breeder is kind of terrifying in implication. Oh, trampled to death, we're going full Lion King? What the hell? Stampede! Jesus Christ! What is this Divas gonna do? Honestly. Holy crap, doing the whole ritual right away. So quickly. What the hell? What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. He played the bit until the very end. And honestly... Oh. Is that... Oh, those all the animals that he's bred before, right? Oh my god. And it's actually heaven that awaits him. It's actually heaven that awaits Gundam, not hell. All the animals he saved. Oh, that final look of comfort he gave to his divas. Oh, that was great. That was... Oh, this man truly cared until the very end. Even as a murderer. And yeah, the divas survived, so I guess they're going to Sonya, if I had to assume. Honestly, that's like the most touching death we've ever had in Danganronpa so far. Like, that was not gruesome, that was not overly despair-inducing, that was like... Gundam, like, he died in peace. Like Celeste is like the only other character that was gonna kinda die in peace when, you know, in the end Truck-kun, like, isekai'd her. But Gundam, like, he genuinely kind of died in peace knowing that his divas would go out of the execution. Gundam. No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I apologize if you heard that. I tapped my desk by accident. I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me!
The worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Yes. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not...
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. we shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. Still, we still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
How long are you guys going to stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to the Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you going to keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey, hey!
Honestly, yeah, we could all use a big dinner right now. Hold on a sec! That mood shift is too damn fast!
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? Oh, she's crying. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our bests. Yeah, you're right. Wow, ironically, Sonya and Nagito said the most little there. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget the dark despair looming up before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there, Nagito. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. And now we're getting I guess once again, a POV change. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Jesus Christ! Did Monokuma give him a better reward because he played like 1 in 6 chance? Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. Holy crap, okay, he knows the mastermind. And before everyone else too. But it's just too funny. That face is unfucking real. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information, of course. Wow.
Well...
So you know everything about everyone, including yourself. I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit? Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life. Okay, so you're about to step up in the game. It's like the next fucking player in the game is finally here, Mr. Nagito.
It's obvious.
For the sake of our hope, I cannot ignore this. And that bomb once again.
Appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why is it the lonely little Nagito? Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Wow.
Here's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet. So it's like one more secret left for Nagito. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is going to take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally going to confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person. The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right! I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But...
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? You're a little too smart for me. Way too smarter than the last Ultimate Lucky student. That guy was a fucking klutz. If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're certainly splendidly correct when you say, I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you feel somewhat different.
Shing!
After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know? Oh.
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I...
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right.
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I found myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right! You're a true believer of hope after all. God, this conversation is so good. So yeah, the traitor is definitely not Monokuma's lackey this time around, but the Future Foundation's, which, you know, is kind of against everyone because we're all despairs. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason, Makoto.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person,
Man.
They must be extremely unlucky. You could say Makoto, honestly.
Like...
Because you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Wow.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Well, what?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. Oh my god. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. And that is your goal, huh? To become ultimate hope? I hate to admit it, but there kind of already is an ultimate hope out there. Well, actually, there's kind of two ultimate hopes out there, really. Because you got Izuru and then you got Makoto. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. God, see, are you talking about Makoto or Izuru? Which one is it?
Hey.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Oh, that got something. Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Ancient ruins have got to come up soon, I'll just say that. And then the bomb once again. How many days are left? Five days left, huh? We're getting close. It might actually... Do Ultimate Robots Dream of Clockwork? It might actually be the next chapter then, because, yeah, we go through quite a few days now. And we lost 2 guys. 2 big ones. Danganronpa. That's his earring. Yep, Hellhound earring. God, where are the Dark Divas? Alright guys, that was Chapter 4 of Danganronpa 2. Goodbye Despair. You get 2 more. You get 2 more chances, and then we are just fucking done. Because I swear to God, you took away Ibuki, you took away Gundam, you take away Chiaki. I am, well, we are probably done with Danganronpa, to be honest, because I have my limits. I have my limits, guys, you know? While Gundam didn't quite break me as much as, Ibuki did, you know, generally I feel like the murderers, like, the reveal of the murderer isn't gonna get as big a reaction as the, you know, the victim anyway. But, I don't know, you get 1 more, like I said, because you take away Ibuki, Gundam, and Chiaki, and, well, this series can go fuck itself. The thing with Nagito is that I love Nagito, but he's been given, like, strong, like, you're probably gonna die vibes for a long time anyway, and I have made peace with that. So even if Nagito does die, I don't feel like I'd be too emotionally hit, because, you know, he's been saying from the start, like, I'll die at any point, because, you know, if you need me to, it's fine, you know, and next chapter, he is gonna cook, so that is gonna be fun. I might talk a little more about that explicitly in the next part, because, you know, that's going to be when Chapter 5 begins, and then we'll be going into, like, the whole, you know, are we going to lose anyone now? You know, now we're at the point in Danganronpa where DR1, we did not lose anyone else past Chapter 4, so is it going to happen? Is it not? You know, are we going to get, like, 1 killing, like a suicide or something, you know, technically? I'm not quite sure. But Gundam. Oh my god, that definitely was a big hit, because I do love Gundam, loved his voice, loved his design, loved his just whole persona that he put himself on. You know, he loved to play the, like, dark, kind of edgy isekai, like, Einzelgone-esque kind of protagonist. And in the end, it turns out, under all that personage, he was such a good boy that he went to heaven. Definitely one of the most heart-touching executions I think Danganronpa has had so far, because while a lot of them usually get you for the character themselves, which played a big role in Gundam's execution, obviously, this one was just big, because it literally showed him going to heaven. Like, how can you not get a little teary-eyed from that? I got a little teary-eyed from that. I definitely will say, the things about the executions in Danganronpa 2 compared to DR1 is that there feels like there's a lot more build-up in the execution itself compared to, DR1. With DR1, there was a lot of, like, instantaneous effects on it. You know, Monokuma basically always played out the execution as quick as possible in a sense, and where in DR2 it feels like there is a lot more build-up to the overall, like, killing blow itself compared to DR1. You know, you had Leon tied up, you know, and then just stripped mercilessly with baseballs. Celeste was instantly burned at the stake before the truck came in, you know, so the pain was already there. With DR2, though, it's like, you know, you go from Toru kind of getting fucked around before he's eventually thrown in the lava or the volcano. You get Pekka with a bit of build-up before she ends up, you know, actually facing her execution off when she's fighting sword people. Mikama's, I think, the most similar to a typical DR1 execution, despite the fact that I didn't really get what was even going on with her execution in that one. And then Gundam, you have him like actually having ample time to prepare like a magic force field circle thing, be it for himself or like his hamsters. And you know, like there was a lot of build up for him to actually kind of do his thing and kind of make peace with his death right there. But yeah. Luckily, I'd say he probably went through the least painful death so far. I can't imagine, you know, going through a volcano is very pleasant, nor is getting stabbed to death repeatedly by, you know, puppets and, you know, instant death by trample. Probably the most merciful so far. Oh no, I guess Mikan's at the most merciful so far because it didn't involve any physical pain. That was kind of just instant suffocation in space. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, Gundam was my favorite boy. You know, him and Nagito are kind of tied for me, but honestly, they are cooking right now with Nagito, so that might go up for Nagito in the next chapter. In fact, I really kind of hope it does, because I feel like if you don't push him astronomically high in the next part, it'd be a wasted opportunity. But, you know, from a personal standpoint, you know, I love Gundam. His personality is so great. The persona he puts on is so incredible. You know, it's unfortunate because this is another example of like they were making him even more interesting in this chapter, and then like he won't be here anymore. Like his whole like dynamic that was going on with Sonya, very interesting, very cool. It was kind of playing on the typical, you know, girl of high esteem class falling for like the kind of idiot dumbass that's probably not from very much, you know, and it's like it was playing off a really cute situation there. It was also interesting because that was like the closest we've had in DR so far to like a genuine kind of romantic-esque relationship going on, which I felt like, you know, would be really interesting going into V3 or Ultra Despair Girls. Is, you know, the case of we have a relationship spar in the game, and then it's like, you know, what does that mean for like the lengths they go to get each other out? Like, would they coexist and trying to get each other out? Like, how would that play out? You know, would it at all in that scenario? You know, I'm not quite sure. But Sonya and Gundam, I feel like had more time to it. You know, like maybe there was a little bit of it in chapter 3, but I really don't remember them interacting really at all. But you know, in this one, it little spur of the moment. You know, like we hear that Sonya and like Gundam went off to investigate on their own, and that's like the first thing we've heard about it. So it's like, was that going on in the background? If you really paid attention, I'm not quite sure. You know, there was never alluded to anything in the Gundam free time events that he had any kind of feelings for Sonya, so maybe there's something in there for Sonya's free time events that alludes to Gundam, maybe? You know, could have done a lot more there, because it's like, in the trial, they were like, bang bang on instantly. They were like hook, line, and center connected big time in the trial, so for them to have that big of a connection was quite surprising. And like I said, I feel like that was more coming from Sonya than Gundam, so I do feel like, you know, Sonya probably felt a little more into Gundam than he did for her, but it was still really interesting to see. You know, I did love the dynamic. I really felt like that was going to go somewhere more. Obviously, unfortunately, Sonya and Gundam, and really like the characters we have so far left are, you know, a large majority of them are people that didn't quite do a lot, you know, in the game, have a lot of relevancy. You know, Akane, Gundam, it's Kazuichi. Yeah, Kazuichi as well, not too much relevance, and obviously Sonya's a big one in there as well. Not too much relevance in there, so which is a big shame, because I would have loved to see both of them a lot more, and especially to see like this dynamic. That would have been great, you know. That would have been so fun to see. I really would have liked it, you know. Kazuichi, I mean, he has less chance with Sonya now than Hifumi had with Celeste, to be honest. Like, that is fucking sad. That is absolutely just insane. This whole trial was non-stop shitting on Kazuichi from Sonya, because it's like, yeah, Sonya no doubt knows he's into her, but she is so not into him. It's not even funny. And while, yeah, it did feel like kind of obvious to me that she was getting into Gundam, I'm really curious where it's going to go forward, you know, because Kazuichi, not really taking the hint that she is not into him. And given the fact that, you know, Gundam is now gone, I'm really curious what that's going to do for Sonya's character. Like, hopefully, this does expand now. This is the catalyst. Like, a great sacrifice was made. but hopefully it's going to pay off in Sonya having like some big development, some big moments in there, you know. The Dark Divas of Destruction did survive the execution, they were not part of it, so maybe now she adopts them and takes them on a whole, and then we'll get, you know, new sprites and stuff with the Divas protecting Sonya, you know, as like their new master, and like something of like a Gundam Final Wish, maybe something like that. I feel like it would be really cool, as well as just how that will, you know, push forward with Gundam anyway, or with Sonya, because, you know, like I said, with regards to Sonya, you know, like there's been moments where it's obvious she was friends with the girls, but it felt more like more like just a central group kind of thing, you know, with they're all just together and they're friendly because they're girls. She didn't really have any intimate bond with anyone that we'd seen on a personal one-on-one level. And if she did feel like that for Gundam, or that it was alluding to that, I'm really curious what that will do for Sonya in the next chapter, you know, because I feel like Kazuichi will still be pushing for her, and like she's just not interested, you know. It might be because he like just kind of sees her as like a princess, not really as a girl. Whereas with Gundam, it's like he didn't really give a shit about who anyone was. He did his routine with literally everyone and didn't really see anyone as above him or really beneath him, despite what his words would allude to. So it's possible that she connected through him through that, as, you know, being the first person who really spoke to her in a equal manner. Maybe that might be it. But yeah, like I said, hopefully the Sonya stuff does go somewhere nice in chapter 5 and potentially a chapter 6, you know, because I am really really looking forward to that, you know. Overall though, the chapter was interesting. Like I said, I feel like we're getting more and more caved off from the freedom that we have in the game now, because it feels like more and more in the chapters go on, we're getting more restricted to certain areas which are plot related, and our explorational potential is caving in now. You know, chapter 3 you were mostly caved into like the hospital and some of the places in you know, the third island anyway. This one you literally could not explore anywhere outside of the Funhouse at all throughout the entire chapter. You go to the fourth island, it's an amusement park, and then you literally, when you go there, you can't go anywhere else. You can't go to the cottage, you can't go to the store or anything. And then obviously we are trapped in this insane eyesore location, you know. So we're getting very restrictive now on the potential and the options we're given to progress in an overall chapter. So I'm not sure exactly how I feel about that, but it is interesting to notice. And which, you know, to be fair, in this one at least it did have very big plot relevancy in this, you know, so that was interesting. Something I apparently missed that a friend mentioned, that was in the Monokuma archive, apparently you can just click like the files a bunch of times, and there's actually a lot of information on there. I think I only clicked it once and then just kind of moved on, so I might do that in the next chapter. When I'm given the free reign to just explore whatever, I might go back to the Funhouse. I know, who would ever go back there after the experience of chapter 4? And then you know, and then like get my information from that, and you know, just see what that's about, and then go on to the actual progressive stuff, like maybe in a free time event I can do that or whatever. But yeah, like I said, it was very interesting. Gundam, you know, I do like how factually this time we actually did get some parts of this chapter wrong, despite the fact that we came to the right outcome of the you know, of the trial itself, and we voted for the right killer. Our assumptions as a group was actually incorrect on how the murder actually occurred, with you know, Gundam taking very much offense to the fact that, you know, not its defense that he was thought to be weak by not, you know, by not fighting Nekomaru to win, but also for the image of ruining Nekomaru's you know, shaming kind of Nekomaru's name on the idea that he got beat without any brute force anyway. So in a way, it's like, yeah, he's protecting himself and he's protecting Nekomaru, who he did respect as an opponent, in that regard. And we actually, as a group, we got that wrong. He didn't just knock Nekomaru out and instantly get the win. No, and they actually did fight a little bit. And even both mutually agreed upon, like, they both agreed that, like, you know, we will fight to the death. One of us will survive this, and only one of us. And then it's pretty much in the hands of everyone else, you know, like, obviously Gundam wasn't gonna directly tell people that he did that, you know, it was literally a win by win for him. Like, he cared so much about the people around him that it was a case of, that you don't discover me, I get to leave the island, that's the win. You do discover me, I sacrifice myself, but you all live on. And that's a win. So in a way, it's not a suicide per se, but it is a sacrifice for the greater good of the group, which is a different way of doing it to how Sakura did it in chapter 4 of the last game. So it is a nice twist on the whole suicide thing that Sakura did, and it really does push up the respect for Gundam as a character. Unfortunately, he did have to die as well, but I really did like that, and like I said, I like how Nekomaru both agreed to it, and that's how it came to it, because even Gundam realized, it's a lot worse to starve to death than just to, try at least to get out of here, and we got kind of whole Gundam's philosophy on life by the end there, the idea that, if you are living to survive, you are not living. If you are living to, just wait out a clock, you are not living, and that is an insult to life itself, and that was his philosophy right there, and that's why he did this. Either a case of, I win the game, people don't vote for me, and I fought because I get to keep living and I refuse to die, or I get cool and, I die, but now everyone else has to live, and that was great. They really pushed Gundam's character by the end there. It's never a persona character of it's like, he, on the outside, he says he doesn't care, but on the inside, he cared so much that he sacrificed himself, and that was incredible. That was great. Gundam, peak character in DR2, one of the best characters in Danganronpa so far. That includes the collective cast. Absolutely love the goat, absolutely love the boy. But yes, this was really fun, like I said. To be honest, the trial itself was alright. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for the whole figuring out the structure of the funhouse itself. Like, honestly, I just didn't really care about that. That wasn't really my thing. I much prefer just trying to figure out the murder itself, and how, while the structure of the funhouse might, help out with that, I didn't really care putting all that together. So the second half of the trial was a lot better in my opinion than the first half, but that's just a me thing, But yeah, a lot of potential going forward. Like I said, Sonya, I really want to see going forward. Hajime now knows he is literally, like, talentless. He has no talent whatsoever. He is just the boy. He is just someone in the reserve course who, again, it's like, if he's part of the reserve course, why the fuck is he here? And like I said, I figured it's a simulation anyway, so, again, why is he here? For what reason? So much stuff going forward. Like I said, our boy Nagito is so interesting going forward now, because he has the entire backstory of literally everyone. He has everyone's backstory, including the deceased. It is a Hope Speak Academy record, so potentially... No, he said he did. He does have the records of everyone in DR1 too, because he said he wouldn't care about, why does he care about reading about people who died who he didn't know? So he even has the info of Danganronpa 1 as well. Which brings up the question of, does he know about Junko? Does he know about the original mastermind in DR1 and who kind of initiated this entire race and war against hope and despair in the first place? Does he know about these things? That is so interesting. I'm so interested about Nagito going forward, but I think I might say a lot more about that in Chapter 5's pre-ramble. But yes, guys, this was Chapter 4 of Danganronpa. Definitely the most unique chapter that Danganronpa 2 has had so far. Very interesting. And yeah, goodbye Gundam, goodbye Nekomaru. Honestly, this chapter did kill me, because doing those two's voices is like, I was in so much physical pain. Far more than I ever have been in a Danganronpa chapter prior to this one. And yeah, I love this. Like I said, Gundam, he sacrificed himself because he cared too much about everyone else, and in the end, that was great. Would love to see the entire battle between him and a fucking super strength robot. But some things are better left to animation, which I doubt they'll animate in the anime, unfortunately. So guys, that does it for this part of Danganronpa. Hope you did enjoy. And we're going into Chapter 5 in part 14, 15. I think I've gone over the fresh mark of DR1 right now anyway. So yeah, I knew this was going to be a longer game anyway. So good stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.